Thanks to everyone who have subscribed. If you have not, please do. And thanks for coming out here. I really appreciate you.
Benin City, sad day as hoodlums set ablaze Okoro Sylverster's palm farm worth 70 million. Wow, this is so bad. So bad. Benin City, sad day as hoodlums set ablaze Okoro Sylverster's palm farm worth 70 million. Unknown persons have set Okoro Sylverster's palm farm worth 70 million ablaze during the early hours of today. The farmland of about 250 acres of land has been burnt down. Primarily, investigation revealed in the early hours of today, some hoodlums invaded the land and set it ablaze. It is still very hazy if this was politically motivated or not. Although already the farm boasts of about 50 workers who has been rendered jobless now as we speak. As we speak, the fire is under control by combined fire service from both Edo and Delta states. This is a developing story and will keep you and fill you more on more of the details. This is quite very sad. This is somebody's earning, somebody's day-to-day life earning. This is what they do for a living. They grow palm fruits, and they, go ahead and do other things with it, like making soap, making food from it, like what we call banga. They do palm oil, which they also carry out the export, which in turn brings about investment to the owner and to people that works there. Whoever has done this is not a good thing at all. This is really bad. This is not good at all. This is it's a very bad thing to do. This is somebody's livelihood, job. This is what they do. This same farmland has about 50 workers who has just been rendered and jobless. We need to be careful. We need to actually be careful of what we're doing. I don't know why this has happened. It's still early days. Recently, lots of things have been happening in Edo State. We don't know if it's politically motivated, if it's we don't know who, as at the time of this news, who this guy is loyal to, whether Obaseki or Oshomole. We know that there is a serious rift in the party, rocking the APC party in Edo State, and we cannot ascertain if it is politically motivated. As at this time, we want to really condemn this kind of act. We don't. We should not. We should not be fighting against ourselves. It will not do us any good. We should not be fighting against one another. It will not do us any good. We should stop fighting one another. If it is politically motivated, then I'm really and truly sorry for those who have carried out this activity, because people are working there and this is how they make their living. This is a source of income for that, not just that person, but also a form of this is a means of livelihood, not just for that person, but those that work on that farmland. This also they also go as far as exporting, making palm oil. It's also used in soap making, a whole lots of things. Even the broom, the common local broom we use in Nigeria, is also gotten from palm 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 trees. There are a whole lots of products that comes from farmland, and so that's why we need to be careful what we do to one another. If this is politically motivated and some persons actually went ahead and committed this atrocity, then it's very, 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 very sad. We need to wake up and we need to stop fighting against one another. These hoodlums that have gone there to burn down this tree should have as well put themselves together and make sure the state is preserved and protected from Boko Haram and herdsmen that are invading all over Nigeria. They should put their strength together and stop fighting against one another. Fighting against one another is not the solution. That is what Buhari wants you guys to do. That is what he wants you guys to do. You need to wake up. You need to stop fighting against one another. We cannot continue we cannot continue like this and think that we are helping one another. We need to stop fighting against one another. Nigeria will only move forward when we work together in peace, when we stop fighting against one another. We don't know as at this time if this is politically motivated, like I said, but whatever the case may be, people, we need to look out for one another. If you think you have strength and you want to fight, put that strength together, go to what's it called, the local authorities, and tell them that you have put together a group of people to help stop Fulani herdsmen activities in the state. I tell you, they will listen to you. Everybody knows a lot of what is happening in the states. So please, let's work together. Let's channel our strength in the right direction and stop fighting against one another. We are not our enemies. We are not. I am not your enemy. You are not my enemy. The true enemy is out there. The true enemy is out there. Let's stop fighting against one another. Let's start looking at how and ways that we can make those states and Nigeria large a better place rather than fighting one another. Fighting one another will not take us anywhere. We will not become, will not really achieve much by fighting one another. We won't. We won't achieve much by fighting one another. For what will we gain if we go ahead and fight one another? And at the end of the day, we do not make our states great. If we keep fighting one another, the enemy will have a field day with us. He will come, and before you know it, a whole lot of things would have happened. See many products, what we can achieve and derive from palm oil and palm frond. So why do we go ahead and fight one another? The life of the people will be better if we come together and do like what the Southwest governors are doing. Come together and put up an outfit that can defeat these insurgents that is plaguing our nation. Another thing I want to say, youth and beloved Nigerian people, let's stop putting our loyalties in the hand of politicians. Trust me, politicians are not your friends. All they care about is themselves, not you. So why are we killing ourselves for these politicians? Youths, young people, let's come together and see how we can make our states better. Let's put initiatives together. These people you are fighting for, none of them will remember you. None of them actually even knows where you live or know what is happening to you. How can you, because of a few change that they have put in your head, go ahead and begin to fight people and begin to destroy people's life of means of livelihood that they've amassed for a long time, things that will make not just their life but the life of people around them better. We need to stop this. We need to look inwardly and see how we can make things better, not only with the community, also with ourselves. Fighting and making pledges to politicians who don't really care about you, you are just deceiving yourself. 250 acre of palm destroyed just in a single day. Where do you want him to start from? This is not like a building that if you have the money you can start all of a sudden again. This is something that you will have to, palm trees take time to grow. It takes time to grow. It takes time to grow. As at the time of this news, we cannot really ascertain if this is politically motivated or oriented, but we're still investigating, and we'll keep you up to date with all that is going on with this news. We will keep you up to date. But I want to say here, people, please stop using politicians as you to have it to guide yourself and to fight one another. They don't care about us. All they care about is themselves. So let's look after one another. Let's call their bluff. Let's speak up against any evil they are doing. That's the only way they can sit up and make things right for us. Thanks very much for listening. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Click on the notification button so you can get all our latest news. God bless you. Bye.